good. Good Christmas. Got to go home, so that was nice. But ready to go now. Now it's game time. Yeah, not too bad. 4 hours. I'm used to it. So.
What is the mentality? I mean, you're here for a whole seasons and careers, right? And then now it's kind of a different feel, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously, you get those kind of couple weeks between the last game and between Ohio and this game, and you get a chance to reflect a little bit on the season. But I think we've kind of taken it in stride as just like a real opportunity to get better at football, and thinking about things that you did during the year, things you did well, things you can improve on, and how you can work on them over these next kind of 2 to 3 weeks of practice that we've had, and then now this last week. And that's been the goal, just getting better at football and preparing for our opponent while doing it. So I think the guys have done a great job of that, and Coach Moore and Coach Kasula have stressed that, and we've done a really good job.
And then in your room, there's been a new addition, of course. I know you've had a few more practices with Bryce. I guess just your thoughts about what he brings.
Yeah, it's been great. He wants to learn, wants to get better. Obviously the college game's different, and you got to adjust, and there's a lot of things you got to do differently. I learned that coming in. Me and JJ kind of working through a lot of those things together. And I know Bryce is going to have to do the same, but he's coming out of the right mindset, the right mentality, and really is excited to be in here every day and has a passion about getting better at football. So that's the biggest thing I've seen out of him, and I know he's going to keep doing that, and it's a great addition.
It sounds like he's going to hit hard with Mikey Keene. Have you had any contact with Mikey?
Yeah.
You saw him in practice today. What does he bring?
Yeah, I think, just more experience, more competition. That's what you want. Coach Moore wants to build the best team and the best room. And, quarterbacks were the tip of the spear. So, I'm used to the competition. I'm ready to compete. And, got to talk to Mikey when he was up here on his visit. And, hadn't seen him since the Fresno game. So a lot has changed since then for all of us. But, he seems like a great dude and excited to have him.
Davis, obviously some new additions, but also a lot of players on your offense who aren't going to be playing. Guys like Davis Warren, Kylan Morris, people like that. How do you kind of rebuild this offense for this game, missing so many players?
Yeah, I think just, guys stepping up and, guys getting better. Yeah, you said my name. Too. That's okay. You're good. I think just the young guys stepping up. Even Hogan against Ohio having to step up and, play great for us with Cole being out. And I think, that's just an example of what's going to happen in this game. What he did for us there, and as a young guy stepping up, and the young running backs, Ben Hall, Jordan Marshall, they've done a great job. So excited to kind of see everyone in a bit of an elevated role for this game, and no better way to do it than in a game against a good football team in Alabama. So just excited to see them kind of grow as players, grow as men, and help this team win the game.
Davis, how much is Chip involved in coaching at this point, or is he just around kind of observing?
He's kind of just around, obviously leaving it up to, Coach Kasula and the rest of the offensive staff as we kind of close out this season. But he's been, somewhat hands-on. I don't know what goes on, exactly goes on in their staff meetings, but, I know he's, with the quarterbacks, he's already kind of here and there picking his spots and trying to help us get better and really just help us win this game. Like that's what he said. He said, listen, I know I'm coming in as an outsider, and my first job is to learn who you guys are, and first as people, as men, and how we respond to things, how we, take coaching, and then who we are as players. And so I think he's done a really good job of that. He's gotten me better since he's been here, and with that thick Southern accent, he's been exciting to listen to. So it's been a good time.
You mentioned Shannon Goodwin when we talked to you a couple of weeks ago about receivers that were kind of starting to step up. What have you seen from him, as well as Amari and Stewart?
Yeah, both those guys have been great. Just taking their explosiveness to the next level, route running, detail, playing free and fast. That's a big thing. I think you come in as a freshman, you're trying to learn the offense, understand. It's just a different game up here, like I said, and you got to have more understanding of what the defense is doing. It's not just high school where you can just run by people. So they've done a great job of just taking that, trying to learn, and now you really see it starting to pay off. They're playing a lot faster and just more instinctual, and you can see how good they really are, and it's been exciting to watch, and I think it's going to come out in the game.
You talk about that speed. There's a number of early enrollees out here. I mean, I don't think you did that because you were finishing your situation.
Yeah.
But how beneficial can that be? I mean, just every additional practice.
Awesome. I think just getting boots on the ground, being able to just understand how, from afar, just see how things operate up here, how we want to do things, the Michigan standard that we have, and just starting to see that full speed from we're a group that's a well-oiled machine have been practicing for 4-5 months at this point. So I think it's huge for all those guys. It's going to give a huge jump. Really, you're going to see it when you come to spring ball. That's when it'll make a difference because they've already, they already know where their helmets are. They already know how to put the pads on and, know kind of how this thing operates. And, excited when that time comes around.
Clearly, I'm guilty of it. A lot of us are. We're asking questions about the spring, about next year, but we're about to play Alabama. And at the end of this year, can you talk about maybe me being guilty as well? Everyone's sort of overlooking that and just kind of
I don't think we're overlooking it at all. I think you guys are the ones asking me about it.
No, I don't mean you.
No. But I think as a group, we're focused on winning this football game. Michigan needs us to win this game. We want to win this game, and we plan on winning this game. So I know we're going to take that approach, and it's a really good opportunity for all of us. And man, we're going to fight tooth and nail to go get a win. And I'm just really excited for it and to end this year on our terms.
David, sorry you've already been asked this, but you've got someone different calling plays. You've got some guys that aren't playing.
Mm-hmm.
How different is this offense going to look?
I think Coach Kasula has put in his own spin on it a little bit, and he's the offensive coordinator. It's his job. He can do that, and he's going to do that, and he's done a great job so far. And he's I think me and him have a really good relationship. We have since he recruited me here 4 years ago, and I think the conversations we've been having have been really productive. So I think he's going to do a great job, and just excited to see him get those calls off the sheet and let us go operate them.
Alex is still on the team, even though at the end of the portal. What does that mean to have him still practicing with you guys?
It's great. He's a great dude. Michigan man through and through. Did everything he could, this year to help us and wants to, end on the right terms. So got a ton of respect for him. Understand why certain guys would leave, but I also respect his decision to stay and kind of finish it out. I think that's in this day and age, it's probably that gets lost a little bit, and I respect him a lot for doing that. So just great having him around. He's a great kid. Me and him are really close friends, and will be for life. I'm sure of that. And he's been having fun with it, like we all have, and getting better too. So it's been great.
Just a few more for Davis, please.
Davis, logistically, do you know if Kalel's playing?
I can't talk about that. So.